Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Passion Unscripted. Today is Monday, another fun day, and we had a little bit confusion with the time because Dina is in Aruba, I'm in New York City, and we already had our daylight time changing. And Dina, you are not changing the time, right? By you?
No, we are
See?
always the
Yep,
same.
yep. So it's always confusing, and I know in Europe also they changed. Not last week, they're going to change this week. So this is why we had a little bit of the delay, but we are here and we are going to make it as short as possible. But first of all, just wanted to welcome everybody. This is a beautiful, beautiful podcast. It's all about love and relationship and the intimacy because this is one of the most important things in life. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, welcome to our world. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm a manifestation star. I manifested consciously great things in my life, including the love and relationship. And I'm here to teach you how to do that. And I'm here with Dina Alexander. Dina, would you like to say a couple of words about yourself?
Yes, of course. I think I have a little bit of internet problem, but I'm okay now. You can hear me, and
Mm-hmm.
can't you?
Yeah.
So my name is Dina Alexander. I am a life coach, a relationship coach, and a sex coach. I do believe in marrying sex with spirituality, and that's what I teach. That I believe. That's my belief. I think that's where your power is. If you have that
Mm-hmm.
balance and you know how to create using that um, those tools, you have everything.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And without the further ado, let's start diving into this topic because yesterday was International Women's Day. And Dina, did you have anything? Did you do the in-person event?
Yes. Tonight,
Mm-hmm.
for example, I need to do an event. The 16th, I have a group of women. The Thursday, we had
Mm-hmm.
our um because I write in a magazine here on the island, very prestigious magazine. So we had our moment, our women moment, the writers, and that was nice. So I've been really enjoying the Women's Day. And you?
Mm-hmm. No, I was actually visiting my nephew. It was his 40th birthday. So we went and we had a great trip, but we celebrated like in the close family yesterday, just like toasting to the women because again, like not everybody in USA is aware about this holiday, but it's a huge holiday everywhere else in the world. And it's awesome to, like pause and really celebrate the women because we are doing so much in life and the extra appreciation is always welcome.
Yes. Beautiful.
So so today we want to continue our conversation because last week we were talking about the ability to receive, right? How do we receive more gifts, compliments, attention, and everything else? But the second step is okay, now if we are able to receive, the other thing is how do we actually keep it? Because a lot of
Yes.
times we are the ones to who can attract, and that way we are the ones who actually can repel it, right? And that's exactly what we are going to dive in because why many people can attract love or money but struggle to maintain it because attraction is often fueled by excitement. It's something new, it's a burst of emotional energy, and that is the spark that begins any story. But maintaining the love or money or success requires something deeper. This is the ability to stay present when the initial thrill settles, and we explore how our subconscious beliefs, our nervous system reactions, and old patterns can quietly actually take everything away from us. And many people are comfortable with the chase, but unfamiliar with the energy of maintaining. So, this
Yes.
conversation opens the door to understanding how to move from that moment win to lasting expansion. All right, Dina,
Yes.
what do you say?
I love your topic today, keeping it, holding it, growing it. How?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How to
Mm-hmm.
build on consistency. That's what you're just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because we can attract, we can, but can you hold it? No. Okay? Let's start
Mm-hmm.
with the truth. And this truth might feel a little bit confronting to the ones that are listening to us at the moment. Attraction is exciting. Maintenance is maturity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Attraction lives in the beginning, the
Mm-hmm.
chemistry, the spark, the momentum. Maintenance lives in the middle, where devotion is required. This is why people often say things like, I don't understand. Everything started so well.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Starting well is easy. Maintaining requires capacity to communicate, capacity to stay present, capacity to repair conflicts, capacity to hold success, and capacity to manage growth. And last but not least, and I think this one is the most important, capacity to stay grounded when life expands.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the sacred truth. Your nervous system determines your capacity. If your nervous system is used to chaos, stability will feel boring.
Mm-hmm.
If your
Totally.
nervous system is used to intensity, devotion will feel unfamiliar. And this is why so many people unconsciously sabotages the very things they prayed for.
Mm-hmm. You
I've
know,
been there. Sorry, go
you
ahead.
know, yeah, you know what comes to my mind? It's like sometimes I'm sure everybody was in the situation when, they attracted this partner and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that person is with me. Like, like I can't believe he or she is, like they're putting them on a pedestal and, like putting themselves somewhere below, right? And
Yeah.
saying, oh my God, how did they choose me? That's exactly what happened with the maintenance, right? Because again, they were able to attract that partner, but now since they are so afraid to lose that person, what happens, just by that fear, that fear is very high in energy, the same as love. So they start to build in their heads the scenarios, what can go wrong, right? Whether that person is going to cheat on me, or he's going to find somebody better, or she's going to find somebody better, right? And it's like the whole spiel, like it's already like, like the choo-choo train had been developed just with one thought, with all the thoughts that just started to link to that initial thought. And you notice sooner or later, these people are losing these partners. And then they're sitting and saying, that's exactly what I was expecting. Again, like we have to really catch ourselves with the words and our thoughts, because this is the primary direction of our results. If we are pausing and saying, so if I expected it, so how did I even think that something can be different, right? So now we
Yes.
want to start asking more quality questions and saying, what can I shift in myself? What can I do differently in order to hold and maintain what I attracted, whether this is money, whether this is love?
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tackle also um, the intensity versus the devotion. It's like the word devotion, we need to
Mm-hmm.
explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about something. It confuses many people. Intensity can feel like passion, it can feel like love, but intensity is often just an emotional stimulation.
Mm-hmm.
Devotion is different. um, Intensity says, look at me when it's exciting. Devotion says, I'm here even when
Mm-hmm.
it's inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
Intensity burns bright, devotion burns steady. And that steadiness, it builds safety. Safety builds trust, and that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Trust builds deeper love, deeper wealth, deeper influence. In the relationship, devotion looks like showing up consistently, communicating honestly, repairing mistakes, honoring boundaries. That's the most important, I think. Choosing for the
Mhm.
relationship again and again instead of choosing for a divorce or
Mhm.
separation. In business or leadership, devotion looks like this: integrity, discipline, alignment, reli- re- reliability, reliability,
Mhm.
reliability,
Reliability. Mhm.
reliability, values that don't change. Because you have that also. There are people that one moment they have one value and the other moment they have another one. It can change, but not so often.
Mhm.
And some of them are very engraved that it will never change. That's a value. And devotion may not feel flashy, but profoundly powerful. So, what comes up, Irina?
You know what? This is so true because, devotion to me means consistency, right? And consistency, it's not just that the chemistry, right? The chemistry, it's more like intensity. This is just, like something that attracts, money or love. And we are seeing that over time, the quality that becomes more magnetic is our consistency, right? When we are showing up, when we are following through, and when we remain grounded no matter what's going on, right? So when we talk about the relationship, consistency actually creates emotional safety. And when we talk about business and money, the consistency builds that credibility and trust. And when people know they can count on us, whether this is as a partner, whether this is as a business person, right? Our energy becomes stable and deeply attractive. And the
Yes.
more we understand that, right? Because again, everything in life is going to be determined by the law of rhythm. Everything is going to be ups and downs, but the idea is we learn how to navigate steady and not losing ourselves in everything what we are creating. Yay, Elle is with us.
Oh, I love it. What does L say? L says seductions are like tricks to make the partner to go to bed together. I don't think so. That are tricks. Or maybe the wording is I would like to change the word if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Women need it seduction. It's part of the game. It's a game, and it's a game of life. And
Mm-hmm.
without seduction, it will be there is no foreplay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't agree that these are tricks and bad tricks. I think it's a good trick to know how to
Mm-hmm.
seduce, to go to take your partner to bed, or to ask for your partner to be your partner. If I hope you understood what I explained. Do you want to say something, Irina, on what Al
On
just said?
this, well, depends in what was the meaning assigned to tricks, right? Because again, if we talk about there are tricks that they could be like, the shortcuts, the way I understood it, that L meant like a shortcut. Seduction are like shortcuts to make the partner to go to bed together. Then I can say yes, I do agree, because it's just like, like if this is the whole art of it, right? Once we know how to do that, once we learn the rules of the game, yeah, we can definitely do that. And
Yes.
that's beautiful, right? Because again, the entire life we are mastering the skills. Nobody has done it all. We are still learning, and it's a beautiful thing that we can learn together.
Yes, yes, Irina, yes. I want to continue. You
Mm-hmm.
spoke a little bit about attraction,
Mm-hmm.
being attractive. Consistency is attractive. You know that there is
Mhm. Yes, I
something
do know it. Mhm.
there is something incredible attractive about someone who can maintain what they create. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Someone whose love is steady. You know that person,
Mm-hmm.
they love you. Someone whose word means something. Someone whose success isn't temporary. Someone who shows up the same way in private as they do in public. That level of integrity creates emotional safety, and emotional safety is
Mm-hmm.
magnetic. It,
Absolutely.
it tells the nervous system this person is stable, this person is trustworthy, this person can hold something meaningful. And when people feel that, they lean closer, not because they are dazzled by drama, but because they recognize the depth in all of this. Consistency becomes deeply attractive when people realize how rare it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Elle said
Yeah.
something about
Yeah, Al confirms the shortcuts as the art of seduction. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I just wanted to add one point, Dina, on consistency, because for me, I I am wise enough to say that I don't even want the free ticket for the roller coaster. I'm like, this is right not for me, because again, and a lot of people are used to this kind of relationship intensity where, like one day they are connected, they are in love, the next day they're just, like fighting, and they are playing these, hot and cold games. I'm like, you know what, you want to play, it's going to be without me, I'm exiting out. Right, so consistency speaks to me above everything else, because I'm a very consistent person, and I know that the partner that is next to me is also having this quality, because otherwise I don't want any other way.
true. I'm totally
Mm-hmm.
with you. True.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I want to talk more about emotional maturity and self-trust, because it boils down on that. Maintenance also requires something deeper. Self-trust. Self-trust means you know how to handle difficult emotions. You know how to navigate conflict. You know how
Mm-hmm.
to stay aligned when things get uncomfortable. That's a major
Mm-hmm.
problem. People who lack self trust often chase novelty because stability exposes their unresolved patterns. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But people who trust themselves can stay, they can grow roots, they can build something real. Emotional maturity isn't about being perfect, it's about being responsible for your inner world. And when someone embodies that, their love lasts longer, their money flows steadier, their relationship becomes respected because people trust stability.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I know we have to wrap it up because I have the a group on top of the hour, but I just wanted to say that yes, like our nervous system is used to some things, and now we are questioning, is this safe for me, right? Is this something that I want to experience? And the more we ask these questions, the more we find the quality of questions that we are asking with the answers that we are receiving from ourselves, the more we know that, whatever is working for us. And that's the way where we are teaching ourselves how to maintain and how to hold something that is meaningful, something that is valuable, whether this is love or money or anything else in life. All
True.
right. Thank you so much, Dina. Thanks so much, Elle. Sorry for the short time, but we'll see you next week, and let us know if there is anything else resonated with this topic, or if you like it, just share it with other who might benefit from that. See you next week. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Bye.